Hello, Arbs Gamer here. Today I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna be doing all these tutorials for game programming. So we're gonna be using the Python programming language. Python is really good to start out with. It's a really easy and basic programming language, but really powerful too. It is really good for beginners. So go over to python.org. As you can see, it's in my URL. If you don't know how to spell Python, I hope you do. I mean, I'm a bad speller, but I at least know how to spell Python. But, so once you go here, you go to download. And here you go to this page, go down. And there's other stuff, but like all this 3.2, but I use 2.7.3 because it's, yeah, I don't know. I just use it because I'm too lazy to download the new one. Because the new one like just came out, but I'm too lazy to download it, so I'll just use 2.7.3. You can probably use this if you want to, but I mean, I don't know how different it is. You could probably still follow along, but download this if you are following along. Unless you have like a Mac or something, then you'll probably download one of these ones, probably this. But if you have a Windows, you want to download this one. Once you download it, a wizard will pop up, and you have to know how to use a wizard. I mean, if you don't know how to use a wizard, then just give up on programming. You just have to click on next every single second, and then I agree, and then finish, and all this stuff. You've used it before if you have any computer knowledge. If you've downloaded something before, you've used it. So once that's done, you can open up Python. As you can see, I'm opening it up right now. Here you have the idle. Here's what you'll be doing most of your programming in. This is basically the test different functions out. If you actually want to do real stuff, like type in real stuff, you go like you'll get this thing, but we won't be working in this because that's not what we're doing right now. But to do that, you go to new window, file, new window. But for these tutorials, we're going to be doing this, the idle. Basically, you type in different. You can type in Python functions, stuff like 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is obviously 4. It returns 4. So you know Python has basic math. But this is used to test different functions out and different stuff out. And we'll be using this most of the time. So now let's make a video game. Not exactly. You see, before we actually get to game programming, there's some stuff you have to know, like variables, strings, methods, tuples, loops, like for and while loops, and classes. If you know all that stuff, then you can skip ahead to my Pygame tutorials, which I do not have yet. But if you're watching this like 50 years in the future, then I probably will have them. So you skip ahead. 50 years is probably exaggeration, but whatever. So yeah, if you're watching this in the future, I might have them up. So yeah, skip to those if you know Python. But until then, I would teach you. But we'll be using the boring control panel, the command prompt type thing. Why did I say control panel? I don't know. But yeah, okay. Now there's a vocabulary word you must understand called syntax. Syntax. Spelled like this. See, it's all really weird spelling, but whatever. Syntax basically is like the grammar for programming languages. How you put words together. Like normal languages, like grammar, like you must know the syntax, or else the compiler doesn't know what you're saying. It's like if you're trying to talk to someone, say, instead of saying how are you, you say you are how, and the guy's like, what are you talking about? Same thing for the compiler. You must know the proper syntax and how to put words together so the compiler knows what you're putting. That's what syntax is. Every programming language has syntax, but each of them are different. So just to say that we've done something in this tutorial, we'll be doing the cliche hello world. So you would do, the syntax for that is print. Print basically means print something out on the screen. and you put quotations. You put a string. A string is basically, well, I'll cover that later. It's basically words, but we'll cover that later. And just type in hello world. The exclamation mark to add some spice. Press enter. It says hello world. So that's it for my tutorial on Python. Next tutorial we'll be covering more stuff, and that's the end. Subscribe and give me more views. Bye.